In this video, we are going to be installing the pharmacy management system. First of all, make sure you have a local server like XAMPP or Laragon. I'm going to be using Laragon in this video. So go to github.com/mushe-code/pharmacy-management.system. I'll add a link in the description. Once you open that, we are going to follow the installation instructions. And make sure you open up your Laragon. Open the terminal in Laragon. Of course, you can use your own terminal, but this is an integrated terminal, so it opens up in the Laragon www folder automatically for us. So I'm going to copy the first step, that's to clone the repository. I'm going to paste the command, press enter, wait for the repository to get cloned. Obviously, this depends on how fast your internet is. Mine is a bit slow, so let's give it a few seconds to go. Of course, you can also just download the repository. So you click on code, download zip. So you download the zip file instead of opening up the terminal to clone the repository. Now, if you downloaded the zip file, just make sure that you upload it to the Laragon www folder in your computer. Okay. Now, after doing that, we're going to cd into our directory, which is pharmacy management system, and then we are going to run composer install. This is also going to take a few seconds to install the composer packages. So let's give it a few moments to go. All right. Okay, so after the composer packages are finished installing, you can run composer update to update your packages, or you can just leave it and continue with the next commands. Okay. So we are going to need to copy the env file, and rename it to what? The env example file, and rename it to env file. So that will be this file. So run cp.env.example and then add.env. This will copy .env example and rename it to .env. And now that we have that, we can go into our www folder. We'll open up our pharmacy management system, and you'll find a new file named .env. Double tap, open that with Notepad. If you have any other code editor like VS Code or even Sublime Text, you can easily open it up with it. And now we need to do a few things, which is what? We need to set up our app URL, and we need to set up our database. We also need to generate an app key for the application. So first of all, our database name is going to be, let's name it pharmacy. Our username is going to be root. So let's go to localhost/php-myadmin. Now make sure that you have php-myadmin installed. In Laragon, you can see that's not loading because I did not start the Laragon server, so I'm going to start it. And you can see that it has detected our new project, so it's going to generate a virtual host for it. Now, if you don't have, what did they call it? If you don't have php-myadmin installed, go to quick add under tools, and then click on php-myadmin. This will automatically download php-myadmin for your Laragon, and then you can easily use it. I'm going to, and let's wait for it to load php-myadmin so that we can create our database and then continue. Now, while that is loading, we want to make sure that we generate our app key. So close the env file and then run php artisan key generate. This will generate the app key that I talked about. Our php-admin has already loaded, so go to and click on new. Remember our database name was what? Pharmacy. Click on create, and then after that, we're going to run php artisan migrate -- seed. This will basically run the migrations and seed the database with the default user, the roles and permissions for the application, so that we'll be able to log in afterwards. So let's wait for it to finish. Once it's done, you need to open up your Laravel, go to menu, click on WW, and then click on the pharmacy-management-system. If you want to rename it, basically the folder name will appear, and then you can click on it to open up the application. This will load our login page, and then you can enter the credentials. The default admin credentials are in the repository, so you can log in with admin@admin.com as your email. And then our password is admin. So you type in admin, then you click on login to login. And as you can see, we are on the dashboard and the application has loaded successfully. You can basically explore the application from here on. You can try to add some categories. And as you can see, I've successfully added a category. You can also edit them. And as you can see, at the bottom we have our debug bar. We're going to have to turn it off, because remember, we don't want to have the debug bar in a production application. So the easy way is to turn the app debug to false and save it in the env. Let's change our app URL to the URL of our application. So basically, we are going to change it to pharmacy-management-system.test. You can see that at the top two, we need to change our application name from Laravel to whatever name you want to give it. I'll just name mine Doctor Pharmacy. Once this is all done, you save it, refresh the page, and then you'll be asked to log in again. You can log in with the default credentials that we have. So now upon logging in, you can see that our debug bar is gone, and our app title is now Doctor Pharmacy Management. Now you can explore the application, check out the settings, you change the app name, the currency, the logo. Yeah, you can check out the users. You can try to add more users to the system, or you can edit the current users. You can check the access control. Yeah, basically, that's it. If you have any issues, make sure to check out the GitHub repository and report any issues that you have. You can also comment any issues that you have in the video here. I'll try to reply you. Yeah, basically that is it. You can explore it from your site. Let me know what you think. Like the video. You can subscribe to my channel for new open source applications, because I'll be uploading more applications very soon. And yeah, don't forget to star my GitHub repository too, so that you will not miss any updates to this pharmacy management system. With that said, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.